straight up, this is not one of my usual videos. I am doing something. I have been playing with my audio equipment because I've got some more options now. And what I thought was a good solution, people on YouTube did not seem to like, which is understandable. I'm asking for feedback. I got feedback. It is directing my actions at the moment. So here is what my plan is. I have 4 audio options, and they all I'm going to try all of them over the course of this video. This is just a technical video. This might not even make it to YouTube. Well, it should, because I'm going to ask for feedback on this. For this particular segment, for the opening, I am using my Blue Yeti, my old tried and true workhorse. I will be trying some other stuff, but this is currently this is where we're at. Also up for trying is the headset microphone in my Corsair gaming headset. I have a lavalier mic. I got 3 of these for $5 from Amazon. I've tried one. I had serious audio problems with a video that I recorded with them to the point where I couldn't use the video. I mean, it just cut out. So, but I'm still going to give it a try for quality. I've got one hooked up to my audio input on my desktop. And I'm also going to hook up, once I'm done with that one, I'm going to disconnect that, and I'm going to hook up the shotgun mic on my Canon camera to my desktop, because the rig that I'm using to use my camera as a webcam and a recording medium, it is not going to let me record from the lead that it uses when it's just recording straight to the camera. Caveat before I go into this. Couple. 1. I'm an end user. I don't dig in too deeply to too much software. I use software that lets me just do the thing the software is designed to let me do, and it handles all of the numbers and code and parameters in the background if I'm lucky. I get upset when I have to go in and tell software what to do. We need to dick around with drivers and settings, and when you do that and it doesn't work, I just kind of shut down on a project. I'm a very much an end user. Number 2, my office is not and will not become acoustically pure. I need to breathe, which means I need an open air source that is a window. There is a street outside my window, which if you have caught any of the, well, I have edited out most of me shrieking obscenities and raising my middle finger to the trash trucks that spend 15 minutes backing up in front of my house to do 3 minutes worth of work. I like having my trash taken away. I like having packages delivered. I hate having trucks hang out in front of my building during exactly the time I'm trying to record. They need good light. I need good light. I get it. It is something I've had to work around. But I've got a fan. It is not producing a lot of noise. I do not have it turned up very high, but I need air to move. The biggest problem with keeping this office acoustically pure is the computer that I'm currently working on. Nth Degree was assembled by my son. I've done a video or so about it. It is my workhorse. It is beautiful. It makes noise when it operates. It is not a fan-based cooling system. It has a closed liquid cooling loop. It is as quiet as you can make it, but the more powerful a computer, the more noise it's likely to make. Even the refrigeration system for the cooling loop makes some noise. So every time I've tried to record and there's been a little something in the background that bothers my ear. That is what is bothering my ear. I am also so what sound system I get, what I work needs to work as close to fine with a push of a button, and it needs to be operating in this environment, which is not acoustically pure. It's not ideal. If I were a real YouTuber, I would have all kinds of acoustic padding around me, or I'd find some way to isolate the desktop so that the sound is not right in the middle of my recording area. It's kind of getting shotgunned to the shotgun mic where it's at right now, but the shotgun mic is listening from a different direction, so it shouldn't be as big of a problem. But if I can hear it, a microphone can hear it, and I can hear it. I am going to also play with a little bit of sound reduction. There's going to be a couple of breaks in this recording. One, I'm going to come back after I have recorded, and I'm going to do some sound removal with Audacity. Having said that, let me be quiet for a minute so I get a sound print. Now I can take whatever noise was present during that period where I wasn't yapping and use that as tell Audacity, okay, you hear that sound, make that sound go away. Audition, I'm using Adobe Audition. And make that sound go away through the entire recording. I will do that for each yeah, I guess I should record each microphone as a different section so that I can try the audio subtraction for the entire file on each of 4 different files. See, I hate having to work out process for things that I just want to work. But this is enough of a sound sample for the Yeti microphone, so I'm going to stop this recording and switch to another sound source, and we will see how that one works. This is an ugly setup because this is not a very long cable. It can be extended. If I actually find out that this is my best audio source, I'm not sure. This is an ass cheap lavalier mic off of Amazon. Again, I got a package of 3 of them for $5, and I have already gone through one that was not very good. The clip is a free-floating entity on the cable. There is nothing that is securing the top in place aside from the end of the cable. I would need to wear a better shirt. I would need to have a longer cable, but if this is the best audio, this is the best audio. The lavalier mic has the advantage of not picking up the environment. It is more likely going to pick up just my voice. Last time I used one, it picked up me swallowing awfully darn well, which is fair because of the damage to my throat. I swallow loudly. Another thing a microphone is going to have to handle, because I cannot record without some liquid. I need to have something to lubricate my throat because my throat doesn't lubricate itself anymore. So there are hurdles if this is my best solution. But if this is my best solution, it's kind of what I got to go with, which is why I'm hoping it's not my best solution. But you know, one thing at a time, and we will absolutely see what works out the best. This is the Corsair. The I can turn off the blinky lights if they are too distracting. I like blinky lights, but they are not to everyone's taste, and that is fine. I guess they make my videos come with an epilepsy warning, so yeah, I can. You know what? Right now, I can slow breathe, Violet. Let's okay. I'll play with this a little bit and see how it goes. That's a little bit less distressing. It still gives me some of my RGB endorphins. A little quiet time so that I can get a sound print. Do the swallowing thing. Apparently, people are not pleased with the sound pickup on the microphone or the quality of its recording. I do not have problems with it myself. I kind of like how my voice records off of this, but I can understand that it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. So we will give this one a try, but then we will, in fact, move on. I need to rearrange some wires. I'll be back in a minute. What you are hearing now is my audio from my Rode shotgun mic mounted on top of my Canon DSLR. It is my newest microphone, the one I have the least experience with. What I have recorded with it has seemed to be okay. It also picks up the background hum. Moment of silence for the background hum. And a few birds tweeting outside, and oh, look, there's a car driving past. The shotgun mic is more likely to pick up sound from this side than the street side, although it is going to pick up environmentals a bit. Yeah, this is what I have to work with. These 4 microphones. I have to take the lav mic off of series in order to get that. Neat thing about Andrew asked me why I didn't just turn them all on and get a surround sound, and I don't know, maybe that's a good option. This is what it sounds like when I'm using all the Yeti mic and the headset mic and the shotgun mic all at the same time. I am expecting when I listen back to this part, there's going to be a little bit of lag. Let's see what the background noise sounds like. Because just like it's hearing me from several different sources, it's hearing the background noise from several different sources. There shouldn't be any feedback, but you know, we're going to see. I might have to edit this entire section out. But this is my choices. These are what I have to deal with. So now I'm going to stop recording and actually let me do a couple other things. First, with the shotgun mic here. This section of the video I am going to go back over with Adobe Audition, and I'm going to perform sound removal for the shotgun mic. If I have gotten a lot of background noise up to this point in time, which I expect I will, this section will determine whether or not I can actually do a significant sound reduction to make that go away without distorting my own voice too much. I will listen to this, and I will let you folks listen to this and tell me what you think. This section of the video, which I am recording from my Yeti, I'm going to come back over and I am going to perform sound reduction with Audition and see if I can get rid of the background noise for this portion of the recording. So we can judge this section of the recording against some others. I'm not going to try and do a sound subtraction with the headset mic because it honestly doesn't need it. One of the reasons I like the headset mic, aside from there's a couple of reasons, but one of the main reasons is it does not pick up the background noise like everything else does. One other thing I need to do, which will also probably form a part of this video towards the end, is can I install a sound filter through OBS? I don't know. If you're seeing more of this video past this point, then yeah, I can, and we'll see how it works. If I can't, then, well, this is what we've got. And I am looking forward to hearing your feedback. So let's see what I can find out. If it's nothing, I'll let you know. Well, we'll see how this works. It's hard for me to tell strictly from the readouts that I have here. This is OBS with the built-in noise suppression filter laid in. That's noise suppression. Noise gate's not going to help me. And that's not going to gain isn't going to help. So yeah, this is strictly it. If I'm still getting background noise during this section of the recording, then I'm going to have to do post-production in any case. If I'm getting any distortion or cutting out of my volume during this section, then the noise suppression simply is not going to be an option for the recording situation that I find myself in. It's boring technical stuff, but here I am, looking forward to hearing what your feedback is. Thank you all for following along. I'll talk to you later. Peace. Well, this section I am recording after I have listened to and edited together all the other segments. And this seems like the winner by a long run. Here's the problem. Now notice I'm not looking at you right now. Now I am looking at you, but I am not talking to my microphone. Now I am talking to my microphone, but not looking at you. This is strictly a matter of space usage. Let me get some B-roll footage here. I don't often throw in B-roll footage, but I can throw in a little bit here. Yeah, this seems like a good idea. So you can see exactly what my problem at the moment is. Oh, I need to get video. Yes, thank you. So, this is the space. So there is my old primary computer. It's not my secondary. There's the Yeti. There's my Wacom. There's my primary monitor. There's my there's my Canon. There's my secondary monitor. And of course, garbage and medication on absolutely every other section. So what we are dealing with here is I do not have the ability straight up to mount everything where it is most ideal without rearranging most of how I work and think. Because if I was going to be doing this properly at this point, I think this actually kind of sorts out the audio. I'll let you folks tell me what you think. I like this setup best of all. I like the Yeti with the noise reduction through OBS seems to be doing the job. There are motorcycles in the neighborhood. Now, I need to find a way to put the Yeti here and not over here. Alternately, I could put the camera over here. There's more room over here, but the Yeti's kind of an all-encompassing presence, but with a tensor arm and all. So either I work out a way to make the Yeti operate underneath my second desk, or I move the camera to over here. That's not a pretty view. That is not a pretty view, and there isn't a lot I can do about it. Nah, I'd much rather you were looking this way. So that makes some choices for me. Thank you again for following along. One step at a time. I think we've got to start something good here. I'm also around the corner from the police station. My world is noise, and I am trying to make sound. But at least I think I've got a handle on the sound part of that equation. Thank you all. Talk to you later. Peace.